Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Sam Scalek here. Today marks an incredible milestone, 12 years on YouTube. Whether you've been with us from the start in the Super Army, or you're just joining us because of my brand new Yu-Gi-Oh niche,
the 25th anniversary rare.
Sit back and enjoy my life on YouTube. So to start off, everybody, this is my channel, Sam Scalek, coming up on 9,000 subscribers. Very close, this close. Many years ago, I was gifted a small little video recording camera, and from that day, among other things, I developed a love and a passion for creating videos and creating content. Now, some of these videos are just me running around doing nonsensical things, no storyline, no plot, but entertainment nonetheless. This is the experimental era. I was really excited just to get on YouTube and make videos and have people watch them. Were they good videos? They entertained me, at least, so you know, that's all a 16-year-old is really focused on. Played a lot of free-to-play games because I was 16, I didn't have a job, didn't have money, not a lot of income. So I had to get a little creative with what I was doing, use things from around the house, or shop at Dollar Tree to make a green screen. And that was one of my very first videos. Still holds up. You can still go to Dollar Tree and get all this stuff for, I mean, now it's the $1.25 tree, but I was making videos off of everything. My first 100 videos are how to make a cursor, how to use Windows Movie Maker to edit, how to set your YouTube thumbnail without a partnership, because that was a thing. You, at some random point in the video, there would be a flash of the thumbnail. You were able to do a little bit of math to see when YouTube would in fact take that portion of your video and make it the thumbnail. And then my very first video that blew up was, again, one that I made for fun, called Cell Phone in the Bottle Unmasked. I was really into the magicians unmasked. This dude that came on the TV and showed everyone how magicians did their tricks. He takes this bottle and he goes, da-da-da-da-bah! Puts a phone inside the glass bottle, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy, how do you do that? So I recorded that footage, and I went through it, looked at all the possible scenarios, but at the end I basically just said, he's in on it, he's in on it, he's in on it, it's a fake bottle. It was so exciting. I was so excited for it, because it was the very first video I'd made that gotten, you know, more than a few hundred views. And I was stoked, I was pumped. I was like, whoa, YouTube noticed me. So that was a little bit of gas in my tank to keep me going. Did that strategy work out in the long run? No, not really. I should have really picked a niche and stuck with it. That would have kind of helped me grow a little bit more consistently. But instead I was just like, you know what, there's random videos all over. Video, just tossing stuff out there, just throwing something against the wall until it sticks. And I had a couple things that stuck. So every video I was watching on the internet was influencing me in one way or another. We have a few prank videos. Back when I was a kid, making duct tape wallets was a huge thing. Scaring my siblings, I loved scaring them because they were really annoying, and I felt like if I scared them, I had a good time, and it gave me some content. Very fun. So after a few random videos, I started like, okay, well, I'm learning piano, I'm trying to make my own songs. Did a couple of those, did a couple sound equipment items, because I understood, even at a young age, that good sound was important. So I did a couple recorder reviews, and those got a couple thousand views. I was pretty happy with those. But what really sent me off into the next era was this game called Good Game Empire. And here we develop into the browser era. The browser era is me playing every kind of free-to-play browser-based game. This included Good Game Empire, which was a basic, think of it like Clash of Clans. It's basically Clash of Clans, but on your PC. And I was one of the very few English-speaking people that made videos on it. and I made a ton of videos. It was the bulk of my channel for quite a long time. I developed a really strong fan base over it. It was bringing me in probably about $2 a day between all my videos, and it was a really good run. I really liked the game for a long time.
If you would like to learn more about the Good Game Empire series, check out Brayor's channel. He goes into the deep history of the game.
I would have little breaks in my gameplay because there was a moth in my room that was distracting me, so I just took out my phone and started recording me trying to catch the moth. Absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. Didn't know what I was doing, but I was having a lot of fun. And I actually ended up learning a few more editing tricks to go along with making my videos a bit more interesting. And then from the browser-based era, we went into a few more vlog-style videos. None of them really blew up over the years, but they were a lot of fun to make. And I've got some pretty funny memes from a few of them. Now, this one is literally just a video of me messing with shaving cream and being obnoxious.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
How'd you get those scars?
Shaving.
Shaving.
That's right. Be careful. You don't wanna look like me.
I'll never look like you.
The TIWH stands for This Is What Happens. I was trying to make it like a little short vlog series. I think I only made like 5 or 6 episodes. Not so good. My Good Game Empire videos did much better, and that's why I ended up making them for, I believe, like 2 years. And I ended up really getting into South Park at this point, which I think came off quite a bit in my editing style.
I am here to inform you that TVD3 is in the process of...
Now, I did eventually leave the game and took a bit of a hiatus. There's probably a good year, 2 year spread in between some of these eras, just because, you know, for the most part, I was a pretty casual YouTuber. You know, never really made a plan off of what I wanted, but I had a general idea. You know, I want to make videos. I want them to kind of be funny, kind of entertaining, and I, you know, just basically want to put some good content out there. Now, some of my older videos that are getting views to this day, I have no idea why, but this 2-minute video of me running outside after a rain and eating sap off of a tree, it just keeps getting views, and I don't know why. 6 years old, and yeah, I was just floored. I was like, look at all this jelly coming out of the tree. I believe this was a black cherry tree in my old front yard. And it is edible and safe to eat. Obviously, I'm still here, so, you know, not dangerous. But people are still very interested in this video, and it's continued to bring in at least like 30 views a week for the past 6 years. But yeah, honestly, it just tastes like corn syrup. Not a lot of flavor. It was a little sweet, but mostly plain. My most popular video, however, is one from Pixel Gun. I went into this game mode they had called Survivor, and it's how many rounds you could survive, right? And for every round that you finished, you got 1 coin. So for example, if I had completed 10 rounds, I would receive 10 coins. I ended up making it to, I believe, round 100, and I was making like 1,000 coins a round at that point. And it was just massive. I bought out the whole store. This video went completely viral, and I think it hit about 700,000 views in like 2 weeks. And that just launched me. I think after I had gotten back my my YouTube analytics and my AdSense, this video made me about $800 the year I posted it. And that it blew my parents' mind that I had actually made money off of just making some dumb videos. And that was like the first real money that I'd ever made. And I reinvested that into some cameras that helped start off my vlogging and my wedding and videography career, and more sound equipment. I think I probably spent it on some more games. Like I actually bought some games and actually bought some video editing software. So that was like my very first feel of like real success. And I didn't even use any screen recording software. You can literally see my thumbs going like this in front of the screen. And that one, to this day, is still my most viewed video with over 1 million views. Which, Pixel Gun was a free-to-play, basically Minecraft with guns. It was Roblox before Roblox was even a thing, I think. So I've always really been a gameplay channel at heart. 5 years ago, I posted one of my very first Yu-Gi-Oh videos, my Guard Dragon combos from February 2019. Rip, Agripane, free my boy. Some kid at my shop who would come around actually opened all pieces of Exodia in his hand after his opponent shuffled his deck twice. It's crazy because the chances of that happening are literally like winning the Powerball. It's millions to one. I actually get to interview the kid and his dad, and it's actually his father's Exodia deck. So how cool is that you win with your father's Exodia deck? Not only my history, but also like the local Yu-Gi-Oh history. But as we can see, going through the rest of my videos here, mostly Yu-Gi-Oh based. For the past 4 or 5 years, I have been going harder and deeper into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been doing some vlogs, we do gameplay, deck profiles, met a lot of other Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTubers, Yugi-tubers, and it's been a lot of fun. This era is probably one of my favorites. Not just because, you know, the game is fun, but also just because the community is really fun. And it's great to just hang out with people that enjoy something you enjoy, and you can both have fun with it, you can make money off of it, you can lose a lot of money with it, but for the most part, it's been a great experience. And that is where we see ourselves today. Over 500 videos later, multiple games, multiple life events, multiple, you know, in-between breaks lasting sometimes up to a year, and now we're here.
Hey everybody, Editing Sam here. Just to let you know, I'm going to go into the analytics and deep dive into my whole history on YouTube. What I've made, what views have looked like, everything. So if you guys are interested in all that juicy info, stay tuned.
So to get into my channel analytics a little bit, I'll give you guys a quick rundown of kind of what the channel looks like going through the years. April 18th, 2012, I posted my first couple videos. They get a handful of views. And then, boom. June and July roll around, I start getting a lot of videos. Cell phone in the bottle unmasked, hundreds of videos a day. Couple more videos posted, couple more views per day, and then shoot over to April of 2014, boom. My channel explodes because I posted about the Pixel Gun. And then that brings more people into what I was currently doing, the Good Game Empire browser era. And then boom, 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 we just get tons and tons of views. We're doing great. We got the gas. We got the class. We're moving. We're grooving. We're making videos left and right. We're having a great time. And then, falls off. Falls off about 2015. This is when I had to finish up school. I was doing finals, trying to get into college. Not a lot of posting, not doing a lot. My Good Game Empire videos are pretty much the only thing still bringing in some views, just trickling in. Then we had a bit of a huge spike because Pixel Gun 3D had another game update that left a couple people interested in how to make money. So got a couple more views on it then, and then dive right off. And then we've got the Black Era. So the Dark Era. I don't post anything for about a year, year and a half, 2 years. I do get into posting a little bit more, a little closer to 2019, 2018. A couple videos here and there, but nothing really substantial. I haven't had a big viewage bump for 10 years, probably about 10 years it's been since I've had a really massive video. Now, my goal is that I'm gonna stay in my Yu-Gi-Oh niche. I'm gonna try and build up my audience here because I really love you guys. Hearts, really love you guys, appreciate you. And we're gonna see if I can make any fun viral videos, just again, having fun and doing what I love. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again. I've really only ever been a more casual YouTuber, but I'm trying to be one that can really put out some good content that's fun. Because I want to get views and I want the channel to be a little bit more sustainable. And to do that, I've got to bring in that ad revenue, baby. Gotta bring it in. And that brings me to our next subject, sponsors. I've actually had a couple sponsors on this channel, believe it or not. And it was a lot of them were way back here between 2012 and 2015. I had 2 sponsors. One dropped me because I wasn't posting the content that they wanted to be associated with. They're more like power drinks, healthcare, stuff like that. I don't know what video they saw, then they were like, oh yeah, let's get this kid, yeah. Maybe they just saw the views and were like just grabbing for anyone that could bring in a couple views. I've seen that happen. And then another one is where I really got the money from, because I was too young to get it through YouTube itself. So I ended up getting it through this other broadcast company that just works specifically with gamers. And I think they only paid me like 46% of the revenue that I brought in. So something a bit less than half. I believe YouTube right now gives you 55%, somewhere like that. So not the best contract, but for what for my age, being, not 18, I still ended up making some money, which I was pretty happy with. And again, it funded my passion going forward. But now we sit here. We sit here in this little flat land. Couple videos here and there get some views. Sometimes my shorts get like a couple thousand views in a week, and that's pretty cool. So it's like one of the harder parts of YouTube is kind of keeping up with their updates and how they change the platform. Now they, most of the time they say they've got, the creators in mind, but I mean, let's be honest, there's money. PewDiePie was their poster boy for a long time, because he had the most views, like of almost anyone. Absolute number 1 YouTuber on here. And now it's Mr. Beast, because now Mr. Beast understands, the meta of YouTube. And he posts videos and they instant hits, instant viral, all of them. So now he's their poster boy. They push his videos everywhere, all the time, every day, because they make them a ton of money. I've understood that people's attention spans are very short. Thanks, Vine. So if you don't catch their attention in the first 5 to 10 seconds, not even like 5 seconds, like it's literally like 5 seconds I've got to grab your attention and be like, oh yeah, watch this video right there, right here. It's so cool. I got to tell you all about it in a cool way. It's a bunch of psychology, all right? So it's honestly, it's kind of hard to learn all this stuff that makes videos interesting to watch. Like, it's not as simple as back in the day, back in, the early 10s, like 2012, 2014. It's not as interesting or fun as just, oh, I think this is cool, make a video about it. But man, you gotta be consistent, and you can still make videos that are fun, that you enjoy making, because you're not alone. You're not the only one that likes the things you like. And that's what I really loved about YouTube, is that you can just get on there, search up the thing you like, and find hours and days and weeks worth of content based around it. I think it's something like 72 hours of video get uploaded to YouTube every minute. Some crazy big number like that. YouTube is basically the video Google search of our generation, and it's crazy because sometimes people will just have questions and you'll Google it. You'll search it on YouTube just like you would Google it. And it's crazy. It's really interesting to think of all the phases that YouTube has gone through, and how some creators were able to grow with it and how others kind of just fell off. Going through revenue, this is how much money I have made on YouTube for my entire channel lifetime. I have made $1,500 off of YouTube for the entire life of my channel. Now, as you can see from this graph, I was not making money for the first 2-ish years, and then boom, I released my pixel gun video, my other videos. I started posting more often, more consistently. I had a growing niche. This was the Good Game Empire era. And then this did great, awesome. I was making almost $10 a day at this point. It was crazy. If I had learned more about my analytics back then, I probably wouldn't have just straight up stopped making videos in 2014. I can't remember why. All I remember was that things were really busy, life was hectic, and I had to focus on schoolwork because I wasn't doing too good in school, not gonna lie. I was kind of bombing in class and had to pull out of YouTube and, I don't know, learn to read and write or whatever. Which as a Yu-Gi-Oh player is, still kind of hard. So I had this massive drop off, this massive blackout, all the way until 2016. Now 2016, started making a few more videos, got back into Good Game Empire, started making those videos again, couple more vlogs, couple more oddball videos, stuff, just whatever I could think of. And then again, I had another massive fallout. So I took another huge 2-year hiatus where I wasn't making any money. I got demonetized just because I wasn't getting the watch hours in, When you stop posting your old videos, they only bring in so much. And then even at that point, sometimes nothing at all. So I had this beautiful, huge spike, absolutely dead. Small little trickles of stuff coming in, a little bit here and there. I probably made like $200 this year or $200 in between like 2016 and 2018. Not a whole lot of money. Then another dead drop off because this is about when I went to college. So I really didn't have time for anything because I was working, studying. I was dating my wife at the time. So that was another huge drop off. And then boom, Corona happened. And we ended up spending a lot of time inside. I was like, when did I used to spend a lot of time inside? Oh yeah, when I made YouTube videos. So I ended up pumping out the YouTube videos again, started making more stuff. And now we are on the longest track that I've ever been on. We're on the longest uptick of, if I start this back in June. So this June will actually be 4 years of me consistently posting and making money on YouTube. And now I'm at the point where I'm making about 30-ish bucks a month or so. Now, hopefully we'll be able to increase that to have like at least one payout a month, which is, the minimum payout with AdSense is $100. So you have to reach that $100 cap before they send you any money. And I think we can get up to that cap pretty easily. So my goal is to make that cap every month so that I can start making about $1,200 a year off of this YouTube stuff. Now, what's that gonna do? One, that's gonna give me more power to make more content, do some more giveaways. I do want to shout out to the Discord community. We've got 170 members in there right now talking about making cards, cutting cards, making oricas, doing custom work. I've even seen people post like them woodworking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The amount of creativity that the Yu-Gi-Oh proxy community has is fantastic. Love you guys, big hearts. And I want to do right by all my viewers to, you know, put out some good content and do some stuff that helps you guys. Right now, my most popular series of videos for this new Yu-Gi-Oh era are my how to make proxies videos. So I'm hoping to do a few more of those, keep you guys updated on new techniques, new ways of doing things. And yeah, honestly, I just love the track. I love the path that my channel's on right now, and I really want to keep it going. I want to keep it going strong, and I want to keep it going because, you know, this is something that I've been doing for most of my life. Half my life now, I've been doing YouTube. Even though it's been casual, you know, I've still been here, been around, and my biggest struggle is just consistency. Planning out my videos, doing a certain amount each week. That is definitely the hardest hurdle to get over when you're starting. And it's still the hardest hurdle for me to get over, even though I've been doing it a while. Now, I've definitely had points to where I've released, you know, a video a week, 2 videos a week. I'll have a really good run for like a month, and then, you know, stuff will happen. I'll lose focus. I'll try, fail, I'll cry, whatever. And it'll kind of go up and downhill like that. But this has been one of the longest stretches for actually being monetized, making content, and seeing a slow but steady growth. So I do want to thank everyone that does watch my videos, comments, likes, does all that stuff. Really helps the algorithms to pick me up, and I appreciate you. So keep it up, and I'll try and do my best to do right by you, make some good content, make you laugh, make you cry, inform you, and I don't know, just basically have fun. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Like, subscribe, follow for more. And if you have any more questions on like the back end of YouTube, what it takes to get monetized, obviously you want to go to YouTube Facts for that. You know, don't just take my word for it, but I can give you my personal experience from someone who's juggled YouTube for a while, taken a break, gotten back into it, and, you know, hasn't done like an amazing job, but has still, you know, kind of run with it, tried to learn from it, and is still trying to learn and, you know, do the best I can. So if you guys have any questions, comment them down below and let me know what you think about the video and if you want to know anything more. Honestly, my channel is a pretty open book at this point. I've got hundreds and hundreds of videos that I can look at and play with, and we got tons of analytics to look at. We've got over 10 years of analytics to look at from all the different YouTube eras. Boom, adpocalypse here. Boom, adpocalypse there. What's going on over here? Retraining the algorithms over here. Now your thumbnails don't work. Now your hashtags don't work. Now we don't even recognize hashtags. Now what are your tags even doing? It's crazy. YouTube has changed so much in the past 10, 12 years. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for sticking with me. And even if you're a newer subscriber or follower of the channel, thanks so much for checking me out. Because, you know, the videos I make, I try to make them with future people in mind. Like, I'm not making my videos for my audience today. I'm making my videos so that my future audience can look back and enjoy them and have a good time. So thank you guys so much again. And